Hello friends, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you about happiness with mediocrity. Sometimes people say, and they try to sound spiritual and say, but I'm happy with my old car and my small house. I'm content. Well, the scripture does say that godliness with contentment is great gain, but that isn't talking about being content with mediocrity, content with staying where you are. This just simply means that you're not a murmurer or a complainer. Wherever you are, whatever position you're at in life, you're happy, you're joyous, you have godliness in that state. The state of how much money you have and possessions you may or may not have doesn't affect who you are as an individual. You are a content individual. But that doesn't mean you're satisfied with staying where you are, with failure, with mediocrity. And in many cases, people use this idea of, well, I'm happy with my old car, my small house, and my old clothes and all this stuff as an excuse for failure. Trying to spiritualize and talk up failure. Talk up mediocrity and laziness. You're not willing to work that extra hour a day to better your life and to improve your life. It's interesting because some people talk about how, well, our kids don't have a lot of room, all the boys and girls are together in the family, as if that's somehow a source of pride to have your kids crammed in together, especially the girls who want to be separate from the boys. This is not good. This is not being content. This is being settled with mediocrity, and it's harming other people in your life as well. I'm not talking about accumulating things and accumulating wealth and possessions, but you can have better things. Many people spend the same amount of money on lesser items, lesser things that you need in life. And they spend the same amount of money that you could buy extremely luxury items and higher end items if you use a little wisdom. So somebody will go out and buy a $30,000 car that is just a mediocre car, but because it's new, they have to spend all that money, and yet they could have spent the same $30,000 on a luxury car that is 2 years old. All the depreciation, for the most part, the biggest bulk of it is gone, and the car still looks like new, has 20,000 miles on it or something, but they just don't want a used car, a pre-owned car. That's false humility. You can pretend, oh, I'm more humble, I'm more spiritual, I got this little regular car, I don't have that luxury Mercedes or whatever. You chose something that was mediocre in order to pretend that you were content, pretend that you were spiritual, and you don't have that fancy car, as if having a certain brand car makes you one way or another. This is where godliness and contentment is so important. You as an individual are not your possessions. You're not those things you have or don't have. But you can do more. And if you look to yourself and say, you know what, I can do more, I haven't done as much as I could, then that's when you need to make the change. Make those changes. Stop pretending that you're deciding to not do enough, deciding not to work hard enough, deciding not to work smart enough is being content, because that has nothing to do with it. You're not spiritual, you're not impressing anyone. You're just going with mediocrity, which is what the world promotes. It promotes middle class, as if that's something to strive for, as if that's something to be in, as if that's something good. Don't let your failure become an excuse, which you turn into supposed contentment with that mediocrity. You can improve every single day in your life. Not talking about accumulating wealth or possessions, but you can better your life every single day and make wise choices to use the same purchasing power you have to have better items at the same price. Use wisdom, my friends. Don't let anyone talk you into mediocrity or talk you into staying where you are and not improving every single day. May God bless you richly.